Hello everyone. So this is Santanu here. So as of now we have covered four parts of the current affairs for the month of January 2020 in the economic section, right? So this will be the last session, and after that we will be presenting the current affairs for the month of February as well as the economic section as well. So let's get straight into the business. Okay, into business. Which organization has launched India's first e-commerce housing portal, housingforall.com, to boost housing for all and Digital India initiatives? So, which organization has launched India's first e-commerce housing portal, housingforall.com, to boost housing for all and Digital India initiatives? What it is? Is it Central Real Estate Development Council, Real Estate Development Council, National Real Estate Development Council, or International Real Estate Development Council? So the correct answer is NAREDCO, right? Option number 3. National Real Estate Development Council. This council has launched the India's first e-commerce housing portal, right? Housingforall.com, to boost housing for all and Digital India initiative, right? So the objective of this e-commerce platform is to bring the transparency in the sector, right? And offer only certified projects. Key points. What are the key points for this project? The portal will be open for 1 month only for the real estate developers to register their projects, and it will be open for home buyers with a 45 days help period starting February 14, 2020. Right. So it's a very good initiative. Next question. Name the bank that has signed an MOU with South Central Railway Zone of Indian Railways for doorstep banking in 585 stations. So which bank has signed this? So that with South Central Railway Zone of Indian Railways for doorstep banking in 585 stations. So which bank it is? And the correct answer is State Bank of India. So South Central Zone of Indian Railways has signed this MOU with State Bank of India for doorstep banking, under which bank will collect earnings generated from all 585 stations of the zone, right? Okay. Which bank will provide $88 million loan backed for Assam Inland Water Transport Project? Which bank will provide this much of amount, like 88 million loan, $88 million loan packed for Assam Inland Water Transport Project? Which bank will provide this? So the correct answer is World Bank. So for implementation of this Assam Inland Water Transport Project to modernize the passenger ferry sector of Assam, which runs on rivers through the including the Brahmaputra River in Assam, right? Okay. Dash edition of the Global Risk Report 2020, An Unsettled World, was released on January 2020. So what is the edition of this Global Risk Report? So it is the 15th edition, and this is a part of the World Economic Forum. See, many of the questions related to economic section for the month of January 2020 is going to come from World Economic Forum only, right? Because it is the, first of all, it is the 50th edition, and it is January 21 to 24 it has been celebrated, right? And that is the thing. And the theme of this World Economic Forum is stakeholders for a cohesive and sustainable world. So see, there are so many things that you could know from one question only, as well as like from the one answer as well. And this report is the 50th edition, right? Who was appointed as the Deputy Governor of the RBI on 14 January 2020? So who was this? You should know this answer. It's MD Patra, right? Michael Debabrot Patra. Because after resignation of Viral V. Acharya, the post was lying vacant, and like Michael Debabrot Patra will be the 4th Deputy Governor of RBI for a period of 3 years. Whose selected writing was compiled as a book titled New India? Selected writings 2014-19 that describes about the policies and decisions made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi government during the first period. Whose selected writings will be compiled in a book called the New India Selected Writings, and it will like contain all the policies and the decision made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the first period. So which is the whose selected writings? It's Arun Jaitley, right? And he will be like topics including GST, demonetization, and Kashmir issue. Which firm has acquired DHFL, Dewan Housing Finance Corporation Limited, like the general insurance from Vodhan Group for around 100 crore? So which firm has acquired this DHFL now? So it's Navi Technologies, right? So former CEO and founder of Flipkart, Sachin Bansal, has acquired this DHFL, right? General Insurance Mumbai, DHFL General Insurance Mumbai, General Insurance, right? DHFL General Insurance, he has acquired this from the Vodhan Group Council for around 100 crore. So WGC or Vodhan Group Council is the parent company of the crisis hit DHFL, which has been recently admitted for bankruptcy, and therefore Sachin Bansal has acquired this company. That's a very good thing. Which firm has acquired PaySense for $185 million? Which firm? So it's PayU India, right? So PayU India, a fintech company that provides payment technology to online merchants, has acquired this online digital credit startup, right, at an equity valuation of $185 million. So after this, PayU is also decided to merge this leading business like LazyPay with PaySense. Also, Prashant Ranganathan, he is the founder and CEO of PaySense, will head this PayU's credit business in India as the CEO of this new venture. By which year India's demand is expected to be doubled as per the International Energy Agency's first in-depth review of India's energy policies 2020. So by which year India's energy demand is going to be doubled, is expected to be doubled as per the International Energy Agency's deep review, first in-depth review. Right. So the correct answer is 2040. So International Energy Agency in a partnership with Niti Aayog, right, has released this energy policy thing, and India's energy demand is said to be doubled by 2040, and also the electricity demand may be tripled. Name the bank that has received the authorized capital of 25,000 crore from the central government of India in January 2020, right? So what's the correct answer? It's Indian Overseas Bank, right? So it has it announced an increase in the authorized capital of around 25,000 crores from the previous authorized capital of 1,500 crore, thus making an increase of 10,000 crores, right? So what is authorized capital? It is the maximum amount of share capital a company or bank or institution is authorized to issue to its shareholders. That is the maximum amount, right? And paid up capital, it is the amount of money a company has received from shareholders in exchange for share of stock, right? So if you are a shareholder, if you are buying the equity of a company, so how much amount you are getting, how much the company is getting from you, that amount will be called the paid up capital, right? And how much capital the company is authorized to to share with its shareholders, how much amount, that is called the authorized capital, right? So I think you have you got it. Next, under which scheme Forest Advisory Committee or FAC allowed forest to be treated as commodity? It's a very important question, this one. Under which scheme? This is Green Credit Scheme, right? So there's an apex body which is mainly that considers on the diversion of the forest land for non-forest use, right? And therefore the Green Credit Scheme that would allow forest to be treated as commodity. Okay. Name the app that has been launched by the HDFC Bank to boost digital payments in India. So the correct answer is My Apps. Okay. So in order to make the business more convenient for customer, this has for the first time has launched My Apps, which is a suite of white. So what do you mean by suite? It is a combination. It's a mixer. It's a there are too many things that are present to benefit the urban local bodies, housing societies, local clubs, gymkhanas, and religious institutions. Right. So this is all about the economic section for the current affairs for the month of January 2020. I hope you have enjoyed this video or enjoy the whole playlist. So thank you for watching this video, and if you do watch this thing, if you do liked it, so please do a subscribe, share, and hope you like it too.